I messed it up.
Meet our no-needle alternative to professional injectables. Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter is clinically shown to be 76% as effective as a widely used wrinkle-relaxing injection treatment. Powered by our patent-pending botanical wrinkle limiting technology that helps minimize the impact of facial expressions that cause the appearance of dynamic wrinkles, this non-invasive targeted cream visibly reduces expression lines in the forehead, extended crow's feet, and between the brows. Target dynamic wrinkles like never before. Experience real results with no frozen face effects. Clinical Solutions Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. Available only through your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant.
Oh, I'm so excited for that product.
I know, isn't it awesome?
I wonder if that's in Spanish.
That's a good question. I have not seen it.
We'll have to find out.
Oh, let's see. Well, welcome everybody. I don't want to take people off the screen, but hello. It is Thanksgiving week. We happen to be on vacation, so I'm not in, and I have lipstick on my teeth. That's awesome. I'm not in my normal space. I don't have my jacket with me, so I went with the only thing pink in the closet. So anyway, welcome everyone. We are so excited to be here for our Thanksgiving week. And I just want to do a little bit of recognition. And we have a couple of things. Go ahead and drop your sales in the chat. If you have new customers that you can add to your added to my customers and they placed an order, drop the number of new customers in the chat and we'll see how you're doing, because that's what we're getting. That's what is going to win us in the contest. And I'm looking to see here. I'm not see. Don't be shy, people. No.
Melanie, do you mind covering real quick how they add, like what that means is when you say they add to get to the 60?
Absolutely. So the contest that we are doing, which is to add 61 customers between November 1st and the end of the year, you need to add them to your My Customers and add an order. So if they either ordered through your website and they are a new customer since that time, and they place an order, then that counts towards your 61. And the 61 top people will get a pair of really cool glasses. They're designer glasses. Are they Gucci? Anyway, super excited about that. I see Donna, 300 with one new customer. Carrie has 400, 3 new. Okay, that is awesome. Congratulations. And you know what? Last week we gave a challenge, and that was to have, oh good, I do see Melissa here. She wasn't there a second ago. We had a challenge to create a video and send it out to 10 people and text your director to let you know you had completed the challenge. So we had one person who did all of the things, including texting her director, and that was Melissa. And I would love to give Melissa a shout out. And I'm going to put you on screen, sweetie, and talk to us. Tell us how that went. And yeah.
Well, I was scared because I really don't feel comfortable about doing videos and lives and all that. But I'm like, you know what? Stop that. Don't limit yourself. No, you got to do this because the Lord's saying, you need to challenge yourself. Do this. So I did it. And I sent it out to all my customers with the Pink Friday deals. And yeah, and I had a dance friend who's a customer, and she said, wow, that's really great that you did that. I've been wanting to do that. So I'm like, oh, well, good. Yes, you should do that, because she has a Montessori preschool. I'm like, yeah, you should do that for your business. Definitely. And, you know, I got some compliments. So that was good. It's still scary, but I'll keep doing it.
You know what? You did it anyway, and you did it scared. And I am so proud of you for that. And I am just you know what? And I know that it's just a first step. If you can do that, there's many other things you can do. So thank you. And thank you for being willing to come on screen and talk to us about that, because, you know, we are giving these challenges and and part of the challenge is to make sure you text your director and your director knows. Connie says she did a video on Instagram. Congratulations. That's awesome. So, and there may be some who have also done a video. So if you did a video and you texted it out to people, just don't forget, congratulations for doing that. Don't forget to let your director know, because Melissa's the only one we were aware of had done it. So we wanted to give her a shout out. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I don't want to miss, because I was just looking at the chat after I talked to Melissa, and Sandy says $865 sales from a customer who buys annually. So congratulations on that. Was that all one customer?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, she buys sometimes twice a year. And I know a few of the things I know she gives to a friend, but she's the kind that, according to her, she doesn't want to be bothered during the rest of the year. So I kind of wait for her to call me with a little prodding, because every so often I do send her texts. But the biggest challenge right now is I texted her today and asked her for her credit card number, because we kind of did this Saturday. And she bought a little bit Saturday, a couple items, and then she added all these other ones. And I just look, I'm trying to get it done through CDS, but also I want to be able to give her a Pink Friday gift kind of thing.
Right.
So I was talking with Sandy Cook about how to do that. So, but I'm waiting for her to give me her credit card number to go.
Okay, well, I mean, those are details.
Yeah.
Those are details. She has told you what she wants, and those things you can work out. I'm sure that will work out fine, and you will take care of that. But the main thing is that you're still reaching out to her, even though she doesn't want to be bothered. But Diane mentioned this in her training earlier. Women don't like to be sold to, but they love to buy. So you're there. You're her option for that, and doing that is a really great thing. So thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, and I see Donna did 4 videos in her private Mary Kay group. So awesome. And let's just remember the thing about texting the director. Okay. All right. So I believe the next thing on the list is announcements, and Patsy has some things to tell us about.
Before we jump to announcements, can we recognize anybody who's on target for STAR?
Oh, thank you. You know what? And I have this in my notes. If you are on target for STAR, we would love to know that. Okay, Donna's raising her hand. Melissa's raising her hand. I'm going to scroll through the gallery. Connie's hand is up. Kelly's doing pom-poms.
Sandy's hand.
Okay, I missed Sandy. So Sandy is on. Now, so you're on target for STAR, which means you have at least 1,000 in. We are down to, I think it's 19 days in this STAR quarter. You have at least 1,000 in, then you want to get that, you need at least the 1,800 for the quarter. So if you're on target, if you've already got your STAR, awesome. Know what it is, know what you need to get to the next level. And if you don't know, ask, your director will know. So be sure to check in. Oh, yes, thank you. And I think Patsy maybe is going to talk about this, but remember that we are all participating in this Explore the World. And if you earn your STAR, you will be able to participate in the Christmas in Norway. We did the Paris tour last time. I did not do the live tour. I watched the recording. I was sad I was not on the live tour, because here's the thing. The gala is fantastic. And if you're on the live tour, they give away prizes. So you will be given, if you are a STAR, your director will give you a link to register, and then you will be in the drawing for the prizes, but you have to be on. So be on the live. So you can always watch the recording. It's not the same. Just saying. So anyway, this was awesome. And I was so impressed with it. It was way more than I expected. And yeah, I am not going to miss the live this next time. Just saying. So, okay. All right. Well, let's throw over to Patsy. So here you go, girl.
All right. Hi, everybody. I know I'm going, okay, did I have lipstick on too?
There's always a first, right?
Right? I can't tell. So if I
You're
do,
good.
sorry. So great job, everybody. Wow, some amazing records this week. I love it. And minutia is part of the job, Sandy. It's, we all work that stuff out. So proud of you. Melissa's video was so cute. Those of you that are doing videos, I know it's scary. When we first started doing this at the beginning of COVID, I had never even heard of Zoom. So I feel your fear. So there's some exciting things coming up that I want you to make sure you're taking advantage of because it's Thanksgiving week. The schedule's a little bit different. Tomorrow night, we have the Brow event with our National Janice. And I am excited about this because that's an area I struggle in, and it will help you upsell products that you probably normally don't sell. I have a new consultant that's already invited 6 or 7 people, so I'm real excited for her for that because she'll get some sales. So take advantage of this wonderful opportunity. If you need the flyer in Spanish, we have that as well, or también. So that's an option. And then we also have Pink Weekend.
Sorry, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
Pink Weekend coming up. Oh, there's the Spanish one. Thanks, guys. Pink Weekend coming up. And hopefully you all have prepped and done something to do Pink Weekend because it's a huge opportunity. We have been sharing in our different groups some ideas and flyers. And so if you're not sure what to do for Pink Weekend, talk to your director. She can help you. This is something that can help you finish your star because we all want you to be on that trip with us since it's so much easier to travel from your living room. No passport needed, right? So we want you to help you finish your star. So Pink Weekend, we have Pink Friday. You have Small Business Saturday. And on Sunday, I'm doing Double Deal Day. So those of you that take advantage of Monica's 50% off, there's one that we can provide you that gives you double day on Sunday. So, because there's not a specific thing for Sunday. It's kind of Pink Weekend, right? And so then also there's Cyber Monday. So if you want to stretch it out through the whole weekend until Monday, you can take advantage of it and help encourage your customers. You can have them do all their Christmas shopping from the comfort of their home. And if you did a cute video like Melissa did, then you would be able to even, take pictures of the things you've wrapped and have those available and send that out to people. And if you're having open houses, make sure you're letting them know. Maybe, I don't know if you're doing it before or if it's something you're doing after. So be strategic in your advertising because you want people to come to your open house, but you don't want that to be part of your Pink Weekend unless you're doing it this Pink Weekend. So think about how that strategy is going to unfold for you. And as you're working forward in this, make sure you ask people for referrals because you want to have people to add into the 61 new customers. We've already gone over that, so I won't go through that too much, but you want to make sure you're hitting those marks. That 61 new customers can change the complexion of your business. If you added 61 new people, now granted, some people buy one mascara every 6 months, but that counts, right? And when you add it up, it's like compounded interest because they're going to keep buying. If you're giving good customer service, or as Kelly would say, if you're serving them well, they're going to keep coming back to you. I have people that have been buying from me for 20 years. I want customers for life. And if you're giving that kind of customer service, you're going to have those same people that you've maybe had to facial just a couple of times, because some people don't want to come back for a facial, but they'll come to an event. So they keep buying and keep buying. So your customer service is what helps that happen. So ask for the referrals, be bold. It's just a question. If they say no, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And if people thank you, or, one of the things people will say, oh, you're so generous. What can I do for you? Say, the best thing you can do for me is give me referrals. Your word of mouth referral is so much better than me doing a cold call. We all do vendor events, but if you can get a referral from someone that knows you and trusts you, and that person they refer is you have a better chance of building that relationship stronger. So referrals are like gold. So that will help you with your 61 new customers. And
That's
then
you worded that. That was amazing.
oh,
The way you worded that. I mean, you made it sound like giving a referral is like, I don't know, I love the way you worded that.
oh, thank you. Well, it is gold, and it's heartfelt when you're talking to somebody like that, because you want people to have that connection with you. So something else that you want to take advantage of while we're rolling into Pink Weekend is, hopefully you all saw the flash sale the company put out. Let's see, somebody needs to come in for the Pink Weekend, and look at that. Now, I do not give discounts on these. To me, when I give a discount like that, it is, to me, making the product less valuable. So for me, when I charge the full price, but like for Pink Weekend, what I do is so if somebody buys a certain amount, I'm going to take advantage of that sale, because I'm going to make more money for myself and for my family. So you can see the difference, right? So each thing, you're going to make a little bit more on each one. And even if you don't sell it this weekend, those are things that can be in your inventory that you will use all year long. So, and I don't believe there's any limit on any of those products. So if those are items that are sellers for you, stock up. I sell a ton of extra emollient night cream. So I bought a whole bunch of those because I know I'm going to sell them, and they've got a good shelf life. So thank you. So if those are things that you use, stock up, because that savings is money in your pocket, and you want to not degrade the product by giving too many discounts. If people want a discount, I was talking to my new consultant last night, and I said, I don't discount to people, because if they want a discount, because people always ask you for a discount, don't they? So what I tell them is, I said, my company doesn't allow me to do that. But if you'd like to have a party for me, you can earn some for free. And so that's a very safe way of telling people no, so that you're not the bad guy. Or my director, you can blame it on your director. We don't mind that. My director says I'm not allowed to give discounts, but you can earn some free product. So if you're getting 55%, that extra 5%, that's more money in the bank. That pays part of your sales tax. That's money that you want to hang on to. And then sadly, there are some things that I love that are closing out because of low sales. The brush cleaner, if you have people that use the brush cleaner, now's a good time to stock up. And then the other thing is the whipped shea body cream that comes in the jar. That one I'm really bummed about. So I have somebody that buys 6 of them at a time every other month. She must be swimming in it, but I'm happy with that, right? So I'm bummed that that's going to sell out, and that one's probably going to sell out, they said, in December. So if either of those products are things that you use for your clientele, make sure to stock up on them, because it's okay to have things that aren't in the book. And you do know that on the last page of the catalog, they have all the limited edition stuff. So if you know how once things aren't in the book, if you save this last page of each catalog, then you still have it. I have plastic sleeves that I can put them in that make a book. And so you can still have, there it is. You can still have all this information even when the catalog's done. Save that last page. You don't have to save the whole book, but all the limited edition prices are on there. And then you'll still know what you have, because I know I stock up on stuff because I have people that will buy it even 6 months from now. And I can send a picture of this catalog to them, because, you know, once it's gone out of the catalog, out of sight, out of mind. But if you can have it in some sort of portfolio where you can still show that to them, then they can go, oh yeah, I remember that. I really liked that. And so that's another way to take advantage of that. So, Small Business Saturday, Pink Friday. I'm excited. Pink Friday. I love Pink Friday. And then Double Sunday. And I'm not telling people about Double Sunday until right before Sunday gets here, because I want them to buy on the day that works for them. And then I'm going to tease them with some more. So you do it the way that you're comfortable with, but that's the strategy I'm working with. So I am excited about this weekend, and I'm going to be able to do it all from my home because I'm going to have a house full of kids, so I can't go anywhere. So I love that we can do this via Zoom and via our computer and our telephone. So there's no reason that you can't rock this weekend out, ladies. And I'm handing this off to, who comes next? My phone just closed. Sorry.
Miss Kelly Magoon.
Kelly. Oh, Kelly.
Oh, look how cute you look with your hat.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. And isn't it so wonderful that you guys have 4 directors? We all have different personalities, and we meet on Mondays. And it was fun this Monday when we met, because Diane and Melanie and Patsy and I were looking at all of our strengths. And I just love working as a team together. So would you guys just come off of your mics for a minute and give it up for your Tuesday Night Live team of directors?
Thank you, ladies.
I'm not trying to give myself recognition, but I tell you, it's pretty wonderful when you can get 4 different personalities together, and we can manage and work together. And I'm learning all the time, so it's fun. So tonight,
Me too.
Patsy's talking about peak weekend, and she's talking about holiday open houses. And I'm going to piggyback with that and talk about the power of videos. And last week, we want to just give that shout out again to Melanie, because she did an awesome video. And Miss Melanie's actually going to turn that video on, because we want you to see the power of that video she did.
Okay, we got Melissa's video coming here. So let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Melissa, I'd be so proud if I were you.
And I just want to make sure I've got volume on. It seems, so I'm going to crank my volume up just a bit. Okay, so.
Hi, ladies. Hi, gentlemen. Guess what? Exciting news. Friday, November 29th, formerly known as Black Friday, is now Pink Friday. You can save up to 30% if you shop Melissa's VIP Lounge, and you can even earn free product. I'm changing it up a little bit, giving people choices. So mark your calendars, November 29th, Pink Friday.
That's awesome. So good, Melissa. And I think what I enjoyed about your video so much, and you actually said that I was scared. And so I want us all to understand the most important part about marketing ourselves. It's scary. And we have got to be women that are comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay, being comfortable with uncomfortable. Because if you heard Melissa, she got some sales out of it. So being comfortable with being uncomfortable moves our mission forward to build our business and build our future. So congratulations, Melissa. And it literally was 24 seconds, ladies. 24 seconds, and she made a sale. Yes, it was scary, but she did it. Now, when we're making videos and we're scared, we need to think about the foundation of that video, okay? The power of the video. So get your pens and papers out, because I want you to grab hold of some aspects that we really want to pay attention to. The very first point is this: be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Already know flat out, we're going to be scared. We're going to be uncomfortable. Second, write out what you're going to say. It's so important that you write it out. It's so important that you stand in front of a mirror, like literally stand in front of a mirror and speak the words. Because the more you see yourself and the more you hear yourself, the more confident you're going to become. And then you can see how your face looks. You can see how quirky you are. You can see all the things, and you can literally change what you're needing to change. The second point is the first few times, it's going to take time, but it won't always be that way. Okay. Practice makes permanent, not perfection. Practice makes permanent. So you want to get those notes out, and you want to look in the mirror and you want to say it out loud. Saying it out loud helps you understand things better and be able to say it more fluently. Okay, the next one is set time frame. Now that you got your video made, set time frames that you're going to be sending this video out, because we can do all the work and then, oh my goodness, I've got my kids to take to school. I got to make dinner. I got practice. I've got this. I've got that. I got to right now baste the turkey. There's all these things that we put in front of it. But today is Tuesday night. If you have done nothing for your pink weekend or your holiday open house about marketing, start tonight, because you can make things happen so wonderful for yourself. So the next one is those time frame. I mean, that the same one, those time frames are so important, because when we book it out with our day, then we got to sit down. We have to do it. Literally. I take an hour and a half to do mine. I just do it all at one time. There are programs out there that can do it much faster, but I give the little special touch. You can do it any way you want. Talk to your director and she'll help guide you on that. Now, make sure, I already said it, but the next point is making sure that you put a personal note to that video. So you're going to send out the video and then make sure you put a personal note. Do it generic so that you can copy and paste, or project broadcast, whatever you're using can go out, but it needs to be personal. And then the next one, we have got to understand we're not being pushy because we're sending a video and following up. What we're doing is our job well. Pushy means you're going to tell them you're going to order this, and if you don't order it, I'm not going to be very happy with you. That is being pushy. Sending information is pure sending information. And this is my concept. If they have not gotten back to me, I can surely send out more information. And usually on the third one, so I will send it, I'll just give you how I do it. I send a video out, and if I send it in the morning, I follow up with them that night. And I say, hey, I want to make sure you got my video. I'm super excited about my holiday open house. And then they'll answer or they don't answer. Then the third day, I will call. Do you understand? Or leave a voice text. Is that how you say that? Voice message, voice text, or I will call. If I know them really well, I typically will just call them. If I don't know them all that well, they tend not to answer my phone call. So I will leave a voice text and then they will text me back. The issue becomes this: we think we're being pushy, but you've got to stay away from that and do your follow-up. If you think about your emails right now, or even your text messages right now from other companies, let's say Boot Barn, they send me them every single day. Or whatever stores you go to, they have your info. Target, they have your info, and they're sending you information all the time. And it's just so we can see it. That's what you are doing. You are just sending information. And I guess too, it goes with be comfortable with being uncomfortable. The next one is, now let's just talk about peak weekend. And we need to, at least today, start, if you have not started, and send out those cute pic collages that Diane had. Ask your director. We all have them and we will send them to you. And start tonight. Just send them out. Follow up tomorrow. Make sure they got it. And now we will enter Friday. It's very important to send them a reminder video or voice text or a phone call to remind them. And then from there, you don't want to waste time and wait. You've got to be quick at it, consistent at it. If you wait tomorrow, you're putting it off. So I promise you, if you're consistent in 3 days, following up, people start answering you. You start getting yeses. I want to be a part of it. Just trust me, okay? 3 days. I do 3 increments of follow-up. And the last one is have a promotion. So people that or this is what I do. People that participate and they make purchase from you, let them know they can be in a drawing, especially for those satin hands. That means one lucky girl is going to get that satin hands. And you do it on Tuesday. So you make your whole pink weekend. And then on Tuesday, you have your drawing. So for my holiday open house, it was my best by far. I was super diligent with making those videos, doing it every 3-day follow-up. So the video is less than a minute, like Melissa's, and I do the steps that I told you. And people say, well, you're good at it. I am not, it's not my strength. I have to study. I have to do it. I turn it off. I turn it back on. My husband tells me, honey, you're getting frustrated. I am, because I want it done. But literally the first time, it will take time. So be good to yourself and take the time. And it's okay if you make mistakes. You'll see me making mistakes in this video. So the keys are this: write it down, send it out, follow up, be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and be okay with making mistakes. Will you go ahead and show that video, Melanie?
Yes.
I'm so excited. It's almost time for the holiday open house. It is Friday, November 15th, 6 to 9 p.m. And then it's also Saturday from, what time is it? 9 until 2. And you're going to want to be there because I'm just starting a brand new giveaway and you'll so want it. It's going to be an annual gift giving extravaganza for all of you. Okay, I hope to see you there. Please RSVP, okay? Okay, so you see how I made mistakes. I'm looking everywhere. My camera's going everywhere because I no longer have my stand. It got broken. But I still did it anyways, just like Melissa, and we find the return. So congratulations, Melissa, for using the power of video. Go for it, Diane. Thank you.
All right. I also want to do a shout out. I saw in the chat that Donna did 4 videos that she put all on social media. So Donna, I'm sure you had some great results with that. And so I will tell you, everything that Kelly said, you guys, is golden. Every single thing tattooed on the inside of your arm, like everything Kelly said is absolutely true. Be organized, but realize that every time you goof up, the more perfect your video is, the less they can relate to you. The more you screw up, the more product you drop, the more times you put something in the wrong body part, like whatever, just have fun with it. I'll never forget when the lady put cheek color on her lips and she goes, this is really dry. And I said, oh, that's for your cheeks. So yeah, just go and have fun. That's what it's all about. So what I'm going to share with you guys, we may be a little short on time to do this, but Mary Kay's favorite holiday was Thanksgiving. In fact, what was kind of eerie is she actually passed away on Thanksgiving. And so Mary Kay had a very special poem that I'm going to read to, but I have a very special video that I want to share with you guys. It's 13 minutes, but I just please ask you, do not drop off. I know there's stuff going on at your house. You probably have a turkey that's in a whatever and based whatever. So just realize that this is something really important. But I want you guys, when you're watching this video, and if we run out of time, I may have you just text your director, but I want you to think about if you had 2 minutes, like if Mary Kay came down from heaven and was able to sit across the table from you, like the Mary Kay, the woman, like our founder, right? And she was sitting across the table from you and she took your hand in her hands and she said to you, tell me, how is it being a part of our company? Or what, what are you grateful for? Like, what would you want to say to Mary Kay, being that this is the week of Thanksgiving? What have you gained from being a part of this company? And so I'll have all the directors share in just a minute, but I'm going to actually read this poem to you super quick. It's called Mary Kay's Thanksgiving Poem, and I can post a copy of this if anybody would like it. I'll put my glasses on. Oh, I don't have my real glasses, so I'll use these. It says on here, a Thanksgiving message from Mary Kay. Thanksgiving was Mary Kay's favorite holiday and as much as perfect time to reflect on her vision for enriching women's lives worldwide. Mary Kay kept this prayer in her right-hand desk drawer and practiced the tenets daily. Excuse me, how thankful we are that she did. And she said, thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God, for everything, the big things and the small, for every good gift comes from God, the giver of them all. And all too often we accept without any thanks or praise the gifts God sends us as blessings each day in many ways. And so at this Thanksgiving time, we offer up a prayer to thank you, God, for giving us a lot more than our share. First, thank you for the little things that often come our way, the things we take for granted but don't mention when we pray. The unexpected courtesy, the thoughtful, kindly deed, a hand reached out to help us in the time of sudden need. Oh, make us more aware, dear God, of little daily graces that come to us with sweet surprise from never dreamed of places. And thank you for the miracles we are much too blind to see, and give us new awareness of our many gifts from thee. And help us to remember that the key to life and living is to make each prayer a prayer of thanks and everyday thanksgiving. So that was a poem that Mary Kay used to keep. Now I'm going to share with you guys a video that is extremely special to me. It is something that our national used to show at our retreats sometimes, and I have to make sure, let me know if you guys cannot hear the audio on this, because I want to make sure that do I have to do anything, Melanie, to make the audio work?
Yeah, there's a box to check that says share sound.
Okay, hold on. I got it right here.
You may have to unshare, you may have to stop the share and check that box and then reshare.
No, share computer sound. Speaker high quality. We'll try that. Okay, we'll see if this goes. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can all hear this.
You're always here for me. You help me be the best that I can be. You took my hand and showed me the way. I'm so glad I met you, Mary Kay. It feels so good to be part of a team. Together found a better life. Thanks to you, I wake up smiling every day. I'm so glad I met you, Mary Kay. When we believe it, we can achieve it. You've given us that go-give spirit. Life is great, what more can I say? I'm so glad I met you, Mary Kay. I'm so glad I met you. I'm never gonna forget you. You make me feel so special with every word you say. Always sending best wishes with all your hugs and kisses. I'm so glad I met you, Mary Kay. I'm so glad I met you, Mary
Do anything in this world that they want to do, if they want to do it bad enough, and you're willing to pay the price, and I think you do. I think it was Ogden Nash who said, the gal whose face is covered with paint has an advantage with me over those whose ain't. And I don't need these glasses, but I've reached the time when curiosity is greater than vanity. I have trouble looking in the mirror the first thing in the morning and being enthusiastic about what I see. Go to bed Elizabeth Taylor, wake up Charles de Gaulle daily. To see all those people who were here at the very beginning of the company, when we sat on the floor and told jokes, that was the best thing we could do. These days, we sit on the floor, we can't get up. Do you hear about the lady? That's not funny. As we started off the CBS this morning stage, she said, Mary Kay, how old are you? And I said, how much do you weigh? Heard about the lady whose pastor was talking to her, and he said, you know, at this point in your life, you should be thinking about the hereafter. And she said, oh, but I do. Every single day, I go from room to room saying, what is it I'm here after? That's not funny either. When you go to your skincare class and that woman says, honey, there's nothing you can do about me. I'm too old and I'm too ugly. And it's too late. What have they got you can't have fixed? A million shades in one and the shade in a million for you. We have come a long way, baby.
You started with a dream for all the world to know, a world for us to dream, a place where we could grow. You touched my life with care and cared to speak to me. You gave me strength within to be all that I could be. Together hand in hand in a world of dreams, we're touching heart to heart. That's what loving means. Giving to each other, believing one another. In Mary Kay, a bright new world of dreams. You showed me how to dream and opened up my life. You gave a helping hand, found greatness there inside. This is my time to dream, to finally find my way, to reach up for the stars above and shine with Mary Kay. Together hand in hand in touching heart to heart. That's what love means. We're giving to each other, believe in one another. In Mary Kay, a bright new world of dreams.
I've often said that we're doing something far more important than just selling cosmetics. We're changing lives. Rings and jewels are not gifts. The only true gift is a portion of yourself. And we give of ourselves when we give gifts of the heart, of love and kindness. We give of ourselves when we give words of encouragement and inspiration and guidance. I really feel that our company is where it is today and has been blessed beyond all belief by the fact that God is using our company as a vehicle to help women to become the beautiful creatures that He created.
But do you think, in a sense, you're using God?
I hope not. I sincerely hope not. I hope He's using me instead.
So you started the women's movement to some extent, yes.
I guess we were the forerunners, actually. And here's the best part. We're not just talking about it, we're doing something about it.
That seems by definition to make you a feminist.
I guess I'm right in the middle. I want women to have their cake and eat it too. What I'm saying is I want the respect and the admiration, everything that goes with femininity. But at the same time, I want women to have an opportunity to use their brains and to become whatever they want. Somebody once said that Mary Kay Cosmetics is a unique way of life. It provides the brushes and the oils and the pigments and the canvas on which you can paint your life just as you want it to be. Do what you know is right. And then these things which you believe with your heart and act out in love will inevitably come to pass. I believe in you with all my heart. I want you to know that you can accomplish anything. So don't give up on what you want from life or from yourself. Don't put away the dreams inside you. You have the power to make them real. Sometimes I'm asked, what is your goal? My goal is that if today one more woman finds out how great she really is, it will be a good day. You're going to carry on this tradition. Richard will, and all of our directors and all of our nationals will carry on what we've begun. So the future is yours, and you will be the ones who will continue to carry the torch as our company continues to grow. Whatever you wish, whatever you dream, whatever you hope for, Whatever you plan, it's yours if you will only believe.
I'm stopping the video there, you guys, so it has about another minute or two. But what I'd love to do is I'd like to ask each director if they had that 60 seconds with Mary Kay sitting down. Kelly, you want to go first? What would you want to say to Mary Kay? What are you most thankful for? Unmute, babe, you're muted.
I think I would want to I would first be in awe, and I am so thankful for the opportunity because I have grown in confidence. I didn't even know how to count money when I came in. Like literally, I didn't know. Francie pulled me aside and helped me. And I have done more than I ever thought I could. I got bigger thinking, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity. What I would ask her, is that what you said?
No, well, whatever. What would you just say you're thankful for? Anything you want to share?
Okay, I said what I'm thankful for.
What would you ask her? I'm curious now.
I think I would ask her how it's something about confidence just at the tip of my tongue. How she was able to fit it all in and be so confident to think so big and keep going, because she was a very busy person too. She had a family.
All right, you, Melanie, what would you say to Mary Kay?
Wow, I would have to say thank you. Without this opportunity, I would not have been able to be with my son through his illness, to spend time with my mom in her last days, with my mother-in-law in her last months. But also for all of you guys. I mean, I'm so thankful for the community and for the friendship, and for the just for the courage or the encouragement to give it that one more try, because she always said you never know which try is, if the next one is going to be the one that does. And so, yeah, just the feeling and the knowledge that I can.
Patsy?
Well, for me, it's the self-worth. I was raised being told you're just a girl. Basically, you have no value. And so to be able to overcome that and help raise my children with confidence and making sure they all got a good education, all of that comes from my Mary Kay. Very thankful for that.
I will say ditto to that. Almost mine's exactly the same as yours, Patsy. If I had an opportunity, and I'm not a starstruck person, like you could sit me down at a table with Tom Cruise or one of the movie stars, and I'm not a starstruck person, but I think if I had that minute staring across from Mary Kay, I think I would probably have a meltdown, just because of what she stands for. Her husband died 30 days before she was going to open the doors. How many of us would have said, that's a sign, give up on your goal? And she persevered, and she had some of the hardest things in childhood. I didn't take care of my dad when I was 7. She did. Like so many of those things. But I would say if I had an opportunity to thank her for something, it would be I wasn't raised around parents that knew how to be good parents. And so I started reading books when I was 19 about how to be a good parent. And so I knew that one of the things I wanted my kids to have was confidence and self-esteem, but you can't teach your children something you don't have. And so for me, it was like, sorry, I don't mean to get emotional. I was like a work in progress. And so I just figured the healthier I can make me, the healthier my kids will be. And corporate America didn't allow me to do that. I got a master's degree. I did that corporate crap for 3.5 years. And for some people, it's a great fit. For me, it was not a good fit at all. And I love freedom and flexibility and being my own boss. But for me, it was the person I grew into, that I'm continuing to grow into. And I'm just so grateful that I've got 2 amazing kids that are incredibly confident. And I'm thinking, where did they get that from? You know, but it's the confidence and the personal growth. Because if you've got that, you can master anything. There's nothing you can't do. So that's what I'm grateful for. And for the sisterhood of these three other directors that I have the privilege of working with every week, I'm incredibly grateful for. Does anybody want to unmute themselves and just share what you would say to Mary Kay if you had an opportunity to sit down across the table from her? If you had that.
Can we go to gallery?
Yeah. Oh, Melanie has to do that.
I'm going to unhighlight the rest of us so that everybody should pop up on gallery, but we have to put ourselves on gallery, just so you know that.
Yeah.
So go up to the upper right corner and change your view to gallery. Let's see.
So if anybody wants to unmute themselves just really quickly, if you had that 1 minute sitting across from Mary Kay, what would you say to her? Anyone want to share?
Probably thank you for this opportunity for just developing this company, amazing company that I'm able to be with so many wonderful women and build my own besides business, I also just build myself up and others as well.
Thank you, April. Anyone else?
Sonia.
I just want to thank her for being like, she actually walked what she has taught all of us. She has walked through it. Bad times, had to work when it was hard or didn't work out. God first, family, and she is just like, she didn't just talk about it. That's how her life was. That's so inspiring because she walked through it. So I'm like, oh, she went, kind of the stories you hear while you're waiting on the phone. I'm like, oh wow, she went through that too, and she still persevered. So that's amazing that she did everything that she's teaching us to do.
Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate that. Anyone else?
Well, especially at the time of our culture that she did that. Because you look at now what's happening with different ideas about women, and to think that she did it like 63, 62 years ago, that's incredible for that time, and how strong and supportive she was to everyone around her to share her knowledge. I mean, that's just
probably a trailblazer.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate that. Anyone else?
I love the video. Thanks for sharing that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, if you guys go on YouTube and you type in Janice Trude and then type in the word memories, it'll come up in case you want to show it to anybody. Carrie, anybody else? Katie, and anybody?
Melissa had her hand up.
Oh, Melissa, go for it.
I would tell her, I want to thank her for creating the most wonderful business opportunity for women, and for the growth that it's given me, and meeting all of you. I wouldn't know all of you if it wasn't for Mary Kay and the pink bubble. I mean, it's so positive and uplifting, and what other company gives you that? I don't any other company that gives you that. So that's just a major blessing.
Amen, Melissa. Thank you for that. Connie, go for it.
Thank you for the positive atmosphere. That's what brought me into Mary Kay, going to a special luncheon for customers, and I didn't know what was special. But when I saw all of these women talking, positively about each other and even about people that weren't there. And I was like, wow, because I worked in the brokerage business at that time. And when you walked away to go to the restroom, when you came back and it got quiet, they were talking about you. And it probably wasn't positive. So that's what drew me in. And I really appreciated, the culture that she has built and the sisterhood.
Thank you, Connie. Anyone else want to share? Well, I'll just leave you with a quick challenge. So you guys, it is early enough. It's 7:32 or 7:33. So tonight, Tuesday night, I want you to text at least 5 people in your life that have been supportive of you and your business. Now, for me, that was none of my family. I mean, yes, Janice was already into Mary Kay, but everybody in the family thought she was nuts. So my family was extremely unsupportive. So I'm not be texting any of my family tonight. But you probably either have maybe a customer that's been super supportive of you, maybe a girlfriend, maybe a relative, maybe it's a sister beauty consultant. But I want you to text just a little heartfelt, doesn't have to be like Gone with the Wind, like saga kind of thing, but it just like, I want you to know how much I appreciate you and how grateful I am to have you in my life. Whatever you want to say to that person, could be male, could be female, could be a relative, but somebody who's been supportive of you and your Mary Kay business. I want you to think of 5 people that have been supportive of you, and I want you to text them tonight because there's so much going on in our world, politically, economically, environment, like there's just a lot going on. There's deaths in the family, people are getting diagnosed with diseases and all kinds of stuff. And there's a lot of stress and pressure. And we have to realize that when somebody cuts you off in traffic or somebody's not nice, maybe they're just having one of those days, you know? And so we need to just continue to show a little extra kindness to everybody. So anyway, if you all will take the challenge, and please text your director as soon as you're done, because we want to honor you next week. I can't wait to hear. For some of you, if you have not planned anything for Pink Week, and I talked to a couple consultants today, and they were like, I haven't even started. It's not too late. Go post something, grab your phone, hold up maybe 2 wrap things. Even if you only have 2 wrap things, take a quick video holding these 2 wraps and say, wait till you see what's coming. You have all of Wednesday, Thursday to figure it out. So I'm just saying. But text 5 people tonight that you're thankful for, and I want you guys to know how grateful I am for each and every one of you.